Hola, bienvenidos. I am Maestra teacher. This is my Spanish channel. If you are an English speaker or just basically trying to learn Spanish as a second language, this is a channel for you. In today's lesson, we will be practicing the vocabulary related to geography. In Spanish, la geografía. Geography is basically the study of all the features of our planet. It includes its atmosphere, its landforms, and human activity in it. It may also include the population, the trends related to resources, and so on and so forth. For purpose of this video, we're going to keep things simple so you are able to at least know the basic vocabulary, so when you go back in August to school, you're able to impress your social studies teacher that you know geography in English and Spanish. I will remind you now that in my class, I want you to actively participate. You're going to see a picture, you're going to read the word, and I want you to repeat. Look, listen, and repeat. The more you repeat, the better you get at pronouncing Spanish, and the sooner you'll become that bilingual person that you've always dreamed of. As I said already, geography in Spanish, la geografía. Say it. La geografía. A geographer in Spanish, if it's a man, geógrafo, el geógrafo, and if it's a woman, la geógrafa. Geógrafo, geógrafa. A continent in Spanish, el continente. El continente. Ocean in Spanish, el océano. El océano. Planet Earth in Spanish, el planeta Tierra. El planeta Tierra. Planet in Spanish, planeta. And Earth in Spanish, tierra. A mountain in Spanish, la montaña. La montaña. If you are from Montana, Montana was named after montaña. So that's what mountain means in Spanish, la montaña. A region in Spanish, region we say la región. La región. A plateau in Spanish, we call plateaus la meseta. La meseta. A desert in Spanish, el desierto. El desierto. A river in Spanish, el río. El río. And a lake in Spanish, el lago. El lago. The equator in Spanish, el Ecuador. El Ecuador. And of course, the country of Ecuador is named because they have the equator line through it, so el Ecuador. Meridian in Spanish, el meridiano. El meridiano. Latitude and longitude in Spanish, latitud y longitud. Say it. Latitud, longitud. Hemisphere in Spanish, el hemisferio. Remember, the H has no sound in Spanish. El hemisferio. Do not say hemisferio because that will be incorrect. You will have to say el hemisferio. The compass rule or cardinal points in Spanish, north, south, east, and west. El norte, el sur, el este, el oeste. North, norte. South, sur. East, este. West, oeste. Good job. A map in Spanish, el mapa. El mapa. And if it's a globe in Spanish, el globo terráqueo. El globo terráqueo. And isthmus in Spanish, it's hard for me to say isthmus, But in Spanish we say el istmo. El istmo. A peninsula in Spanish, la península. La península. And of course, if it's an island, we say la isla. La isla. We also have country. A country in Spanish, el país. El país. A capital, we say that in Spanish, la capital. A city in Spanish, la ciudad. La ciudad. A volcano in Spanish, el volcán. El volcán. A valley in Spanish, el valle. El valle. A gulf in Spanish, el golfo. El golfo. Beach in Spanish, la playa. La playa. Okay? And if it's a jungle, we say la selva. La selva. A hill in Spanish, hill, la colina. La colina. Earthquake in Spanish, el terremoto. El terremoto. Other countries, they call this el temblor. Could be either one. El terremoto, el temblor. A hurricane in Spanish, el huracán. El huracán. And a tornado in Spanish, el tornado. El tornado. Good job. North America in Spanish, América del Norte. South America, América del Sur. And some people also say Sudamérica. It could be either one. Africa is the same in Spanish. Africa, it just has an accent. Europe in Spanish, Europa. Europa. Asia in Spanish, you write it the same way, but it's pronounced differently. Asia, we say Asia. Say it. Asia. Muy bien. Australia in Spanish, Australia. The same basically, Australia. Some people call this also Oceania, I believe is the correct pronunciation. In Spanish, Oceania. Antarctica in Spanish, Antarctica we say Antártida. Antártida. Say it, Antártida. Oceans in Spanish, the Atlantic Ocean, we call that el Océano Atlántico. El Océano Atlántico. The Pacific Ocean, el Océano Pacífico. El Océano Pacífico. The Arctic Ocean, we call that el Océano Ártico. El Océano Ártico. And if it's the Indian Ocean, el Océano Índico. El Océano Índico. The last ocean that we have is the new one, Southern Ocean. So we're going to call that el Océano del Sur. El Océano del Sur. Now let's practice some phrases and sentences that you can use to impress your friends at school in your social studies class, because now you're becoming a bilingual person. If you want to say that you want to be a geographer when you grow up, you can say, yo quiero ser un geógrafo. Or yo quiero ser una geógrafa. Yo quiero ser, I want to be, geógrafo, a geographer. Yo quiero ser un geógrafo. If you want to say that you live in the northern hemisphere, you will say, yo vivo en el hemisferio norte. Yo vivo, I live, en el hemisferio norte, in the northern hemisphere. Yo vivo en el hemisferio norte. If you want to say that you want to visit the desert, you can say, yo quiero visitar el desierto en África. Yo quiero, I want to, visitar, visit, el desierto en África, the desert in Africa, the Sahara. Yo quiero visitar el desierto en África. If you want to say the biggest continent is Asia, you will say el continente más grande es Asia. If you want to say that you want to visit Mount Everest, you will say quiero visitar la montaña Everest. Quiero visitar la montaña o el monte Everest. If you want to express that a country is in a certain continent, you can say los Estados Unidos están en América del Norte. The U.S. is in North America. You will say los Estados Unidos están en América del Norte. Or you can say that France is in Europe. Francia está en Europa. Francia está en Europa. So you can practice saying the name of the country and where is it located. You can also say Argentina está en Sudamérica. Argentina está en Sudamérica. Okay, don't say Argentina because in Spanish, Argentina. Good job. Thank you so much for practicing with me today's lesson. Please like my video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment if you want to, and I'll see you on my next lesson. Hasta luego!